Yeah? And they have a power, their productivity, they have a multitasker, create content, and even run their own business in digital platform. Yeah. So because of the condition, they have like the way to survive. They're resourceful. They know how to do something, including starting to earning money and then doing something creative. They are doing business using digital. So if here we have like learning and discovering and learn new things as often I can. Yeah, we have this Counter Global Monitor asking the Gen Z about learning and discovering new things. And they say that like 80% say it is extremely very important value for the Generation Z. So learning something new, discovering something new, open mind, try to new things, it will be very important value for the Generation Z. And here, if we compare with the millennials, there are 80%, this is higher than millennials. So it's very nice, it's very good, very good value for Generation Z to solve the problems in terms of financial problems. And here also we have data, yeah, top 10 countries where Gen Z say technology help their ambitions. So if you look at the book, if you look at the concept of Generation Z, they are was born with technology. Technology is already a massive increase, then very massive. A new technology, artificial intelligence. Yeah, there is something application, many things. They're living together with that. And then if we asking about technology is will help you to get ahead, 80% say yes, of course. Yeah, technology will help us. Yeah, help for what? To boost productivity, to tap into networks, to extend influence. And here, if you look at there are top 10 countries, Gen Z say that technology will help their ambition. You can see here, Malaysia and Indonesia. We are top four. Yeah, Indonesia first, 92% say yes, and then after that Malaysia. Malaysia is 88%. So they really believe the Gen Z really believe that technology will save their life. Technology will help their life. Technology we can boost productivity, increasing networking, and also extend the influence. Yeah. So here the existence of social media is very important, but there's another things. So that's like the introduction, that the foundation that's really important to take care about the beginners here. The beginners is a Generation Z. And but another perspective say that we have the root of the problems. So what is the root of the problems? Some scholars say the current of generation will not learn about financial planning, not get the right education from their family. So, for example, even in Indonesia, you are like studying in university and then you get mayor for financial basically. Sometimes this is like just the formal education. But fundamentally, every single person need this kind of the knowledge. Yeah. So starting from the family, starting from the early childhood, probably starting from the basic education, we need to make it financial planning is a part of the knowledge, yeah, part of learning. And also the big problem is minimal or no knowledge about savings benefit, investment benefit, lack of financial socialization in the schooling system. Yeah, this is another problem. And also financial institutions sometimes have pejorative connotation. Yeah, so this is another scholar say this is the big problems. So here, when we're talking about the financial literacy, basically we have to consider four things here, because financial literacy is the ability to understand how money works, how someone makes, manage, invest, and also expand it. So when we're talking about the financial literacy, we should be know how to manage your finance. Yeah, sometimes we say money, but here, okay, we do it the terminology exchange. Yeah, know how to manage your finance. Yeah, you should control the use of money. Can increase your saving for financial stability, and also know how and where to invest.
Awal tadi dia
Yes.
nangis pertahanannya.
Okay. Okay, I will carry on my presentation. So, probably today, some people say, I'm still learning at school, I'm still carrying my study. But in reality, there are so many classes. I'm also lecture, and then sometimes I'm discuss with my students, and then some of them, yeah, say now we have a lot of time, professor, because our activity right now is like 40 or 30 until 45% is online. So I have time to do some like a side job. So even if you're a student, you can find subject outside. So you're starting to raise money from your side job. But here also, if you're talking about financial problem, so you have some issue here. For example, if you lack of knowledge how to manage your money, probably MC probably or operator, can you handle the issue about the sound, please? Okay. The second one is don't know how to invest. Yeah. The third one, money problem, can be root of other family issue. And here, no work, no income, and no money. Professor, why are you talking about financial? Since now I'm no work, no income, and also no money. Okay, let's see to another issue. I got the research result from IDR Research Institute. This is very new because this is held on 2024. And this context is in Indonesia. I don't have that in Malaysia, but we can compare and we can discuss later. They say it, yeah, this is the like research funding about a financial reference. Indonesian Gen Z are earning less than 2.5 million per month. Yeah, this having lower purchase power compared to millennials. So at the same time, yeah, in the if we compare between millennials and Gen Z, yeah, you can see here the ages between 15 to 24 years old, monthly income from formal sector only 1.7. So it's less than 2 millions. So we can say that purchasing power for the millennials in Indonesia is very, very, how to say, it's lower than millennials. Yeah, only 1.7. This is according to IDN Research Institutes. So this is also another issue. So instead of talking about financial planning, how can I planning something if you don't have money? Yeah, this is all the problem for me. Okay, but this is the data. And then, also data said majority of Indonesian Gen Z spend their income, on basic necessity, living little. This is very little for basic need. For example, here they just spend for a little for health, little for self-development, and also recreation. If you look at the data, for example, health and insurance, only 43%, spending their money, less than 10% for health and insurance issue. And then you can find here, there are 25% Gen Z in Indonesia don't spend 0% for health and insurance. This is the big issue. Because when we never know, you get sick, you get disease, and then you go to the hospital, you can to be a poor person. Okay? Because you have to spend money for the doctor, for the medicine, for the facility, and etc. Yeah, you will be a poor person. You don't have money, and then you have to go to the hospital because of the disease. But here reflect that only 43% spend 10% spending, but here there are 23% zero expense for the health and insurance. Okay, and then another issue is education and self-development. Yeah, this is also very important. This one is really have strong relation with the poverty, because if you don't have enough education, you don't have access to the formal as a formal employee. Yeah, here there are 36% respondents say only spend less than 10% of their money to education and self-development. And there are 25% higher than health insurance say they don't spend anymore for education and self-development. Okay, so this is the data from IDR Research Institute 2024, very new, and also reflect Indonesian Gen Z. So probably in Malaysia also, yeah, probably we have similarity. Yeah, we have differences and also similarity, but we can discuss later. And then here also we can see the entertainment. Yeah, what is this? Entertainment, sorry. Entertainment in recreation. So here there are 45%, yeah, bigger than others. Yeah, of the millennial, the Gen Z say that they spend 10% and less, yeah, for the entertainment and education. But only 12% say 0%. This is reflect that generasi Z ya suka jalan-jalan barangkali. Yeah. So let's move to another issue. Here, there are some question here. If you asking about this issue, okay, there are two issues here. For example, yeah, do you have an emergency fund? Yeah, there are 38%. I have an emergency fund, but still not sufficient enough. I just didn't remember a couple years ago, I pushed myself to doing my self-insurance because it's very hard. I have to spend money more. Yeah, but here there are data here. You can see 85%, 38% say I have emergency fund, but it's still not sufficient to covering in terms of emergency. So here there are 18% say no, I haven't had an emergency fund. When you're asking about have you started investing to reach your financial goals, and here there is 37, it's good also, 37%. Yes, I have started an investment to help me achieve my financial goals. So this is Indonesian Gen Z. And if you make connection between Gen Z in Indonesian and global issue, and I explained in previous, it's also good news because they say they're living, they also aware with the condition. And here, there's 37% reflect this condition. Gen Z also aware about investment. Okay, let's go through to the next, okay. Now, if you look at this data, we have top five marketplace. Yeah, this is related to the shopping behavior. Yeah, price and promotion are key drivers for Indonesian Gen Z to shop online. So they spend money here. Top one is Shopee, and you can see a female is the top one compared with male. There are 77% male itu berbelanja shopping in Shopee, and after that they're using Tokopedia. Yeah, only Bukalapak is the very small here. Even if we say that this is top five, yeah, and also TikTok. Okay, and I will go through what they buy from the internet, from the shopping online. Yeah, they buy here at least there are 60. The first one is clothes, and then here there are 46% female say clothes, compared with male only 35%. And also here electronic, sport equipment, beauty, hobbies, book, F&B, and home appliance. Yeah, there are here female. There are 31% say I buy something in the internet or shopping in the marketplace. 31% is beauty products. So this is comparison, and then so you get the insight about the generation set in terms of global issue and also local issue in Indonesia. Okay, so then what do you do? Yeah, so you need to empower yourself financially. Yeah, we cannot say anymore, okay, because this is of the economic crisis, I cannot find job. It's difficult to find a formal, for example, you want to be like civil servant or working in the badan usaha, ya, state-owned enterprises. Yeah, instead of that, you should create your own job, because millennial they have high literacy about that. So there are some chance also to make it better your life. In terms of just depending on the government or the policy, it's also good for you to do initiative to looking for opportunity to creating your money. But here there are some tips. For example, starting right now, as beginner, you have to, the first one is set financial goals. So make your financial goals inspiration. Starting from right now, you have to ask yourself, what do I want in my life to look like in 5 years? What should I do? What about in 10 and 20 years later? Yeah. Do I want to own a car? Yeah. Or house, married, and many things. You have to ask yourself, because talking about the financial goals, you're talking about yourself. You have to reflect. You have to using a mirror. What should I do for the next? Okay. Then having concrete goals can make it easier to identify and complex net to do in the next step. What should I do? So make sure that you know what should do. And then there are some question here. This is very applicative question. And this is like self-mirror. Okay. And then the second one, identify which are the needs and the wants. Sometimes as millennials, yeah, you are shopping in the like internet shopping. There are so many product there. They're offering you for every day. You access your handphone, and there are some algorithm there. What kind of product that you mostly looking for, and then they will provide you. Then sometimes you buy something because not of you. Basically, it's not your need, but it's your want. So starting from right now, you have to identify what is the meaning of needs, what is the meaning of wants. Yeah, need is something that you have to have, but wants is just something that you would like to have. So it's very, very different. Yeah, if you look at the small picture here, wants is like desire. Yeah, but need is something necessary for your life. Yeah, if you say, I need to eat some food, it will be different when you say, I want to eat a burger. Okay. So sorry, master of ceremony or moderator, how many times left? Because we only have 1 hour and a half, right? I still have a couple of slides. So you
Yeah,
can,
it's okay. Just continue, Mr. Andi.
okay, you can
Yeah, we
interrupt
have
me.
several minutes. Yeah.
So here, so that's mean that you have to be rational. Yeah, you have to be rational to doing your shopping activities. Yeah, to do your purchase activities. If you want to say, I drink water, some water, it will be different if you say, I want to drink some lime juice. Yeah, I want to drink something that you need to spend more money. So here, identifying what is the meaning needs, what is the wants, is very important for you. Because right now, yeah, if you look at some research or you read the book Consumerism, we have big desire to be consumerism. We buy something that you don't need basically, but you spend money for that you want. Ya, ini kadang-kadang susah juga kan, godaannya besar. Okay, the third one is prudent use of money. Yeah, I starting from this slide when a coach, I'm trying to coach Warren Buffett. They say, don't save what is left after spending. So don't save what is left in your wallet after spending, but spend what is left after saving. So here, look at the picture, small picture. Income, yeah, minus saving, it should be expensive. It will be different if you say income minus expensive is equal saving. Yeah, hopefully you can you can understand what I'm talking about. Income minus saving equal with expensive, but it will be different, 100% different. If you say, okay, I have income minus expensive and equal saving. So here in this picture, they will say you have to push yourself to doing saving activities instead of expensive first. You have income, expensive, and then the rest of them you say, okay, this is my saving. So it will be bad news for you, because sometimes, yeah, as a human, if you are learning about consumer behavior, they will expense more and more and more. Yeah, some things people say besar pasak daripada tiang. Yeah, it's a bigger pot than the pole, gitu ya. Jadi, and then here also we have like a rules. Yeah, we call it, how to say this one, We call this terminology as applying 50-30-20 principle. Yeah, if you have like 100% income, you can say that 50% for, let's say, put 50% of your take-home pay toward needs. So you spend is for housing, utility, transportation, and even of education, probably. And then you also have 30%. So from 100%, probably you spend only 50% to pay toward needs. What is needs here? This is the fundamental. Housing, utility, transportation. Ya, barangkali juga ada utang yang harus Anda bayar ya, yang Anda dikejar kalau Anda tidak membayar. And also you have 30% toward wants. Jadi wants ini tidak harus dihilangkan, but you have to commit to yourself. Ya. Only 30% dining out, clothing, entertainment, and something. Because life should be balanced, right? Jangan juga terlalu pelit dengan diri Anda sendiri. And then, also you have to commit 20% from your money, yeah, your income should be going to saving. Yeah, you do investment. So this is the basic rule, basically, yeah. And then we have also emergency. Ya, Anda hidup di Indonesia, saya kira budget for emergency is very important. Kecuali kalau Anda mengatakan, okay, I have BPJS card. Ya, BPJS is like health security system in Indonesia basically, and also in Malaysia you have like national health insurance atau national health system to protect people from something bad. And here budget for emergency is really important. Yeah, because there are some emergency issue, ya, health issue, educational issue, atau probably ada masalah dengan your family, ya, ada problem with your house, ya, kamu butuh renovasi dan lain sebagainya. This is very important. Ya, I think we can discuss later, and hopefully our guest speaker Nur Shifa probably will go through more deep about this issue. Okay, 5.1 is invest your future goals. Yeah. As Jen said, you still have far way ahead. So you have to invest something for your future. Yeah. If you're talking about investing, my stock like something for rich people. What harus investasi? See, the terminology investation or investasi itu sepertinya harus related to the rich people. Ini juga sesuatu yang perlu kita rumuskan karena investasi itu rely on ya. Ini problem kita bersama, gitu ya. Semua orang punya berhak menggunakan this terminology, berhak menggunakan practical doing this investation. Ya, sekecil apapun pendapatan Anda. Ya, sometimes you say that, oh, I don't have money, I don't have work, but I think you still need to be literally now how to invest your income for the future. Ya. Beberapa students we have like mungkin kita punya pojok bursa in Jakarta State University. Also, I think 20 years ago when I still young like you, in my university also provide like collaboration with some financial institution to make its students literally know about the how to invest, and they provide there are some choices. Kamu tidak perlu millions or thousand million rupiah untuk to be a customer for investing body, ya, tidak perlu. Mereka punya piece, ya, jumlah keuangan tertentu, ya, yang very small basically, but you can also use that. Okay, so there are too many things, yeah, especially in you are looking for information in internet, you can find some formal how to say reputable institution, they offering bonds probably or stock exchange, a mutual fund, or even they attract you to invest in gold. Ya, saya kira begitu. If you look at the data, there are some researchers try to compare between millennials and the Gen Z. Millennials tend to looking for a professional. Okay, millennials tend to find professional fund manager. Yeah, they need advisor. Yeah, in terms of investing money from the formal body, and then they face to face. Jadi mereka punya fund manager and they doing consultation for apa namanya explaining about the apa namanya surat berharga, bonds and some apa namanya itu how to say uh, opportunity to put your money there. It's very big chance. That's millennials. However, comparing with Generation Z, they don't need ya dalam tanda kutip ya directly meet face to face the investment manager ya investment they using internet. Okay, this is another finding in the research 2024. They said that generation Z ini ya tend to looking for a chance ya by searching by themselves. They're searching by themselves and try to find that suitable ya apa namanya mutual fund, stock exchange, ya barangkali investment in gold. Ya, they try hard to do that. Ya, so this is different things because if you looking for by yourself, ya you explore the apa namanya website or internet, it will be safe for you, saving money instead of you just going to the office, yeah, and then meet the fund manager and talking about that. Probably you have to pay every single hours. But right now, as a millennial, as the generation said, they kind to find they do it by himself. They try to find by own, and then they try to explore in the internet. And the sixth one is don't forget to invest in yourself. Sometimes when you have a lot of money, you forget to invest. Yeah, from how to say from your button up, not button down, yeah, button up. You belly button, mind. Yeah. So investing to yourself, it means you develop, yeah, you increase your ability, you increase your knowledge, yeah, you going to the university, you take some courses, okay, and then you are going to the like training, yeah, you improve your capability, you take it like a competence or something to increase your ability, to increase your knowledge, and gaining knowledge to skill you increase to can earning power. You can empower yourself to get money because the people say, the market say you are high educated. So you are high educated person. So they will pay you more. But you have to show that you have ability. Then ability here is you have to spend money, yeah, to invest to yourself. Okay, to increase your ability, to increase your knowledge. And the last one, work life is balance. You need to take balances. Physically, spiritually, it's balance. Yeah, health is wealth, according to Warren Buffett. Health is wealth, especially when you're living in Indonesia. When you get problems about your health, it will be directly influence your wealth. For example, several days ago, I had small surgery in my mouth because my gums is like a swollen. So I have to go to the dentist, and dentist say, okay, this 30 million rupees, 30 million, they charge me. Okay, can you imagine? So I got swollen, and this is emergency. They need to doing like small surgery, and they said 30 million. You have to down payment first, like 15 million rupees at the first. So this happened, and also happen. It will be happen for every single people. So to earn, self-invest is useless if you are unhealthy. So here, if you look at this picture, physical health, emotional well-being, and spiritual renewal. So there are 7 tips basically as beginner. So you have to take your own and then say to yourself, mirroring yourself, and then try to think about this is 7 things. Yeah. Hopefully for the next session, you can get more detail about that because this is only introduction for beginners. And then I have experience. If you want to have knowledge in detail about financial planning, you have 2 days training. Say I did it several months ago. Yeah, 2 days, and then there are some tricks over there, and also suitable for common people. Yeah, it is really important to you. So the last one is work life is balance is very important because health is wealth, and if you are unhealthy, it's mean that everything is useless. Okay, this is the last one. I would like to say thank you so much, and then I want to close my presentation today, and then I quote from Amartya Sen. I don't know who is Amartya Sen. Do you know Amartya Sen? Is very famous people from India. Yeah, Amartya Sen say property is not just a lack of money. Yeah, I repeat it. Property is not just lack of money. It is not having the capability to realize one full potential as a human being. Okay, so Generation Z have a big potential. Ya, mereka itu melek teknologi. They're living together with technology. They're living together with uncertainty. They're living together in disruption technology. Okay, they're living together with many things: political issue, environment issue, sustainability issue, and many things. So they have like naturally they have self adaptability basically. But this is also the global issue. Related to Indonesian issue, there are also have a specific issue related to Gen Z. Okay, their purchasing power until now is lower than comparing with millennials at the same time. But here, it doesn't mean you don't need to increase your capability, because one of tricks is if you have time. Yeah, for example, I just motivate my student. If you don't have money, you should looking for funding from outside, compete with scholarship, get money from there, increase yourself. Yeah, you like invest to your brain to increase your capacity. And after that, 1 to 3 years after that, you go to the market and say, I am Gen Z, can do something for you. I can see the opportunity there to increase something for the last contribution for the society, contribution for your country. And this is the way to solve a big problem about poverty. So poverty is about how to make sure your potential you can optimize as a human being. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Andi Muhammad Sadat, for your insightful presentation and also your tips to decrease the poverty, especially as a Gen Z and millennial. Yeah, we have a lot of performance and ability to empower ourselves and to explore our skills on its case. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this explanation will be completed by the next presentation by our next speakers. We have Siva here. Hello, Siva.
Yes, Rizka.
Okay, yeah, thank you for being with us today. By the way, Siva is the most outstanding student at Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Congratulations, Siva. Okay,
Thank you,
but
Rizka.
before you present or you deliver your speech, let me introduce a little bit of you, Siva. Yeah. Siva is the third year student majoring in management with a concentration in marketing. Sorry, I have to mute the participants. Okay, I will continue. She has a lot of experience in digital marketing and public speaking. She is TikTok content creator and has collaborated with several companies. Additionally, she works as a freelance in the field of digital marketing, specializing in creating training modules, educational videos, social media content script, and so on. Dan she has experience as a Duta Universitas Negeri Jakarta and ambassador of Museum Listrik PLN. Apart from that, she has many awards in creative essay and video competitions, championship. She has been a speaker at some events. She also took a lot of training and certification in the field of digital marketing. So, Siva, glad to meet you here. Are you ready for present?
Yes, I'm ready, Rizka.
Okay, all right, Siva, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rizka. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk about eradication of poverty through financial planning. Maybe I will be the compliment from Mr. Andi. And if we, as a young generation, have you ever stopped to think about what exactly poverty is? Okay, Please, operator, to share my materials. Okay. Can you next? Okay, let's see about the most hot topic on the world on this heart. The first sustainable development goal at the international level is to end poverty around the world and improve the lives of millions of people. And according to data from the United Nations that I have been read, almost half of the world's population lives in these conditions. And if we think that's a lot of people, right? A half of world's population lives in poverty. Next. And let's we see about how exactly poverty is. Next. Poverty is a situation that prevents people from meeting their basic needs due to the lack of resource. And poverty is not only not having money, but it's also not having access to the things that may seem basic, such as food, clean water, a home, or simple visit to the doctor. And based on these factors, we can see that poverty goes far beyond the lack of income and resources. And it's a situation that results in people not having a dignified and happy life. And especially in this session, I will talk about the hot issue in young generation about sandwich generation. Have you ever heard about sandwich generation? Yeah, that's the part of poverty that maybe we as a young generation has suffer and live from this situation. Okay, next. Let's we talk about the two major types of poverty. Next. The first one is which all we know, which can be identified easily, that a person might not be having his or her own home. Maybe we can say homeless or similar kind of person. Even a layman or small child can tell that such person is poor by merely looking at them. And however, your attention is invited towards to the second kind of poverty, which the most of the people in this world are facing, and which is not easily identified by others. And the types of the second one, the middle class of poverty, in which in the most of the cases only one person is the income earner, and entire family depends on such person. And in such of families, we can clearly observe the lack of financial planning to achieve their goals, children's education, medical expenses, buying a home, or children's marriage, or any other of similar expense. And the major thing we can be observed in these kinds of families is that there is only a single source of income, which is sufficient to bear various unplanned expense, which may arise at any point of time in our life. Next. Okay, so I will talk about the sandwich generation. Sandwich generation is a term to describe a generation that feels like they are responsibility of caring for their parents and their children who still need attention. And this part of the middle families of poverty. And I already lived in sandwich generation. My brother lived being in sandwich generation because my parents are 70s age, and also my father already 72 old. So my brother that have work, they and he get the wage from the or get income from his work, and he give to my parents and give to me to get my education in the universities. And what's the impact for my brother? And until now, my brother has been married yet because his income is given to my family. And we as a young generation has to stop the sandwich generation that I have been explained to you guys. So next, we'll talk about why this happened, why the sandwich generation is already most of young generation lived in this situation or suffer from this situation. It because the lack of financial planning. People face such situations and are very hesitant to accept that they are ignored to do the financial planning for their regular expenses or to increase the number of source of their income. Even if such people meet any financial advisor that are ashamed of disclosing the true facts in front of the finance professional under the fear that what will such a professional think about them and so forth. And the sandwich generation is a rise from a lack of preparation in managing finance and planning for the future. The high cost of living is often not in line with the income received and eventually results in financial stress. And the sandwich generation is also often influenced by the financial failure of parents. The lack of financial planning in parents' old age can trigger the next sandwich generation, where later, when children become parents, and they will depend on children in their old age. Therefore, understanding and planning well for finance is really crucial to prevent this cycle from continuing into the next generation. Okay, next. So, what's the solution? How can we suffer from this situation? Firstly, we should always take out some part of our money to investation. First thing. So if we get income, we get income. Firstly, we have to invest our money first. For example, we as a student, we got the first job, maybe in internship, and if we get the money for the first time, I think that everyone wants to buy anything they want, like they never buy before, gitu. Like I also did. uh, when I got my first job in internship, I got about 2 million rupiah, and I buy all the things that I want from that money, and I didn't saving. So that's my uh, problem, that I didn't have like that, because saving and investment is so important. So from this issue, I'm trying to help myself to manage my money to invest on my brain. So when the second year of my internship, the second internship, I get income and I do investation and saving. For example, I always I got many courses in digital marketing that have been uh, said with Rizka from my resume. Yes, I got many courses because I think that courses is very important to improve our knowledge and skill. And did you know, guys, that I got many jobs after I got my courses? I get beside my internship, I also work as a digital marketing freelance. So I got two income from that jobs. So that's really important to invest on our brain, improve our knowledge, improve our skill. And also the second one I did is invest on my health. And I know maybe some of us think about health is very well. For example, when I go to gym and the fee, the fee of gym is really pricey. So I have to think about how did I how do I can um, do practice about my health. So um, I'm trying to practice on my home because if I go to the gym, that's pricey. So I did it at home. And the second one is saving. You can do saving. If you don't know how to saving in crypto or anything else, you can save in gold. You can buy gold, and yeah, that's also saving and the parts of investment. And the third is expense. So if we already use our money to investation and saving, we can expand the last money. Next. So how do I practically implement the solution or the financial plan? Okay, this is the example of financial plan that I've been used. For example, this monthly cash flow and budget for the months off, and there are three payments. The first one is fixed one-time payments. For example, electricity bills, society payment, vehicle repair if we have vehicle, and then mobile bill, made payment, donation, and etc. You can fill in that charge. And the second one is daily variable payments like pay petrol, parking, eating out, household, vegetable, health, children, and others. You can fill on that chart. And also the third one is monthly investment or saving. You can use mutual fund equity, insurance, mutual fund debt, or directly equity. So this is the example of financial plan that I have been made for every day, for monthly I use, because when I get the money, before this money is empty, before my money runs to many expenses, I have to do investation then and saving first. Okay, so for closing, I will give some recommendation for you guys. For we as a young generation, we have to invest our future goals. Maybe you can look, maybe you can do like I did. I do investment for my brain. I took many courses because from that courses that I can search for many jobs, especially in freelance job. Even I have not been graduate. I have many works experience, and also invest on your health, because if you are really busy on your activities, you can get sick, and also you can be unproductive. So maybe that's all from me because the time is up. So I will say thank you for you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All right, thank you, Siva, for your presentation. It's so clear, yeah. As the young generation, we have to make a good financial planning, and we have to think every things that before we spend our money. And it's so interesting, yeah. The investation things, it's not only to invest our money and the mutual fund, but it's also we can invest it as development. I mean, like self development, like joining the course or the other development things of ourselves. Okay, ladies and we have two participants here. If you have any concern or if you have any questions, please kindly raise your hand or type it on the column chat box. Is there any questions? Yeah, I wait. Yeah, Ukasha, times is yours.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Kasya. I'm from Universitas Negeri of Jakarta. Okay, I'm here. I will ask a question. The biggest problem with Gen Z right now is that they are lazy doing a financial planning because of online loans. What what is usually called pinjol. Where it can Gen Z can get money easily from this program. So they are like not investing money, but they are like investing a debt. This is with inherit poverty and and make and cannot make them and make can like this is cannot live from a financial freedom for Gen Z. Okay, then what do you think about this problem? Thank you.
Okay, well, Siva and Mr. Andi Muhammad Sadat, have you got the point of our question from our presenter? I mean, our participants here from Ukasha. Is it clear enough?
I got it.
Yeah. Okay, maybe Mr. Andi or Siva, you will answer the question. You may answer the question.
Probably Shiva first. Lady first.
Okay, Siva first. Yeah, Siva, time is yours.
Yes, that's unique question because my friends also has many debt. They also join at pinjaman online, online debt, and I think that to exit a loan, you typically need to repay the borrowed amount, plus any accrued interest. According to the terms of the loan agreement, this can be done by making regular payments until the loan is fully paid off. So we have to pay the loan first until it's fully paid off. And you may also consider refinancing the loan with a new lender or negotiating with the current lender for more favorable terms. So if you already used online debt, you have to pay the loan first and then you have to stop it. Because if we always use online debt, it can be regularly. I think that's from me.
Okay, thank you, Siva.
Okay.
Maybe Mr. Andi will complete
Okay, this
the
is my turn.
explanation. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ukasah. for your question. This is a very, very good question, basically, because you're talking about how to get money easily. Yeah. According to the conventional term, if you're looking or discussion for the conventional financial planner, there is not something easy, basically. Yeah, you just need a tricks how to do that. For example, millennials have a big chance to do something, doing work that you never imagined the work 5 years ago. Okay, you just watching watching advertisement. Yeah, there are so many advertisements. You just click something and then you got money. Okay, you just creating content, you just maintaining content, you just go somewhere to make sure that how many followers coming, you can get money from there. So there are so many tricks to get money. Yeah, but also you need to you need to understand clearly what should you do. So knowledge is very important here. If you're just going to find, for example, you're talking about cryptocurrency, and then it's very clear, go to UNJ, cari coba mata pelajaran tentang cryptocurrency. No, you can't find. Because cryptocurrency is unconventional. This is something new. This is still debatable. But basically, you need to understand clearly what does it mean about the cryptocurrency, how it works, and how, the most important, how I can get a chance, how I can utilizing the cryptocurrency to get money from there. Ya tentu saja tanpa melawan hukum ya. Nah, that's the main point. I'm disclaimer because if you just surfing in the internet, there are so many things that you can do that. The second ones, in terms of financial literacy means that you know clearly what you should do in terms of financial. When you want to access like banking or katakanlah financial body, you know term and condition. You have to make it clear. Yeah, you mentioned about pinjaman online. Yeah, you have to be careful about that. You have to know how it works. Ya kan, apalagi kan yang banyak kena juga tuh anak ekonomi tuh. Bagaimana calculate pembayarannya tuh? You have to understand clearly. Jangan shock, ya, karena one of the key problems of the internet era is a shocking. Ya, something people say shock culture. Ya, ada sesuatu yang baru, you amaze and then you access without thinking first. Literacy means you have to thinking first. You have to be rational instead of just consumerism for something that you not clearly know about that. Okay, so financial literacy means you need to avoid something that, yeah, let's say bad moral hazard, something that will exploit people. Nah ini, because there are some lender there, over there, they're offering you a very nice product at the beginning, but it will cut you at the end. Okay, and then you have to make sure. Yeah, but because some lenders will exploit the customer with the system, dan kadang-kadang itu dia terlindungi, legally terlindungi. Kenapa? Karena hukum itu ya biasanya selalu terlambat. Ada dulu case-nya baru kemudian bikin hukumnya. Jadi yang pertama, you have to filtering this issue by your own. Nah, bagaimana your own? Ya, kamu bisa empower ya. You have to empower yourself. Ya, cari tahu informasinya, looking for the information. And one of the tricks that I show you, you have to increase your capability, your knowledge, ya, investing your brain to your brain. Saya sebutnya tadi apa tadi? Your belly button up, ya, saya sebutnya seperti itu. Ya, so investasi itu bagian dari situ. Kalau misalnya Anda tercerahkan, you enlightened with the financial, it means that you literally can like protect yourself from the moral hazard. Karena di luar sana itu pasti moral hazard. Tadi ada juga key tadi, you say that get money easily. Ya, bisa cepat, bisa tidak. Ya, asal jangan cepat masuk penjara. Nah, ini juga penting. Karena doing like trading or investment in online, you have to be extra. You have covering yourself by, I think, 3 slays. Yeah, 3 filters. To make sure that you're doing something good, yeah, not only good but also right, yeah. They are protected by the law, Yeah, they're not fighting the law basically, and then you can get money from there. I have example. One of my friends, she is a professor. Yeah, he also graduated from US. You know, and right now, 2 days ago, he just calling me and Andy, I'm really upset right now because I lost 10 million rupiah only 1 second. Kenapa? Karena iming-iming. Professor, I already said to you, you have to at least 3 slices of filter. Saya sudah melakukan itu, tapi kena juga. Kenapa? Karena you are human being. Anda punya preference, Anda punya trust, Anda punya keinginan-keinginan yang kadang-kadang you cannot identify which one needs and wants. Nah, this is big problem. Pak, saya udah untung Pak using cryptocurrency, tapi cryptocurrency legally in Indonesia masih itu pembicaraan di dunia maya. Ya, tapi Anda juga harus in charge di situ paling enggak you know what happened there. Ya, sehingga kemudian Anda tahu perkembangan yang terjadi di sana. Ya, jadi saya sengaja tadi sebetulnya tidak terlalu strict ngomong supaya ini terpicu diskusi dan poinnya adalah you have to increase your knowledge everyday life because as a human also if you claim you are a learner, you are human, you need to learn and learn is not like studying. Yeah, different between studying and learning. If you just studying is have a level. Level 1, level 2, level 3, S1, S2, S3, done. Professor done. Everything is done. But the real listener, the learner is long lasting. Ya, learn itu tidak pernah ada habisnya. Long lasting. Ya, karena ini puasa gitu ya. According to our prophet, ya, tuntutlah ilmu since you was born and never ending until you die. Karena ini learning. Makanya tadi profesor tadi, probably he just study doang. Study selesai dia nggak belajar lagi. Padahal here the point is improving yourself. Because when you're talking about literacy, it means that knowledge should be there. Ya, knowledge itu bukan datang dari langit. Ya, apalagi berharap Lailatul Qadar, gitu kan? Ya, Anda harus doing by your own. Ya, banyak sekali cara yang bisa dilakukan. Ya, banyak sekali cara yang bisa ditempuh untuk apa namanya? Untuk memperkaya, bukan memperkaya, untuk mendapatkan pengetahuan gitu ya. Ya, for example ya, ini contoh aja. There are some website they're providing some courses, yeah, even if provided by Harvard University, Oxford, even Cambridge University, and it's freely, but it's depend on you how to do some tricks. Yeah, if you just going the formal or official website, you have to pay. But there are some tricks you can register there, and then it's free, absolutely free. Dan ini butuh knowledge. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Andi, Muhammad Sadat, and Siva for your response from our participant. How was that answer, Okasha? Is it clear enough?
Okay, I think it's clear enough. Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course,
Hopefully
yes,
it's not,
yeah.
hopefully it's not clear. So you
Oh,
don't say
okay.
clear. So you have a bit space in your mind looking for another information. So please never make it your brain full. You have to remind a bit space to challenge the knowledge. Ya. So, jadi harus ada sintesa di sini. Ada pengetahuan, ada information that you find from the seminar, and then you have looking for another information by your own, and then you can compete the information. You call it sintesa. Inilah sebetulnya a big part of literacy. Thank you.
Okay, so amazing, Mr. Andi. Yeah, so that's why we have to empower ourselves to have a great knowledge, yeah, great knowledge to empower ourselves also. And because this is a collaboration of UNJ with UMS, is there any concern from our participants from Malaysia? If you have any, please don't feel hesitant to ask the questions here. Yeah, is there any question from WMS students? Okay, still waiting from the question from the WMS students. Maybe we have one left students if there is or there are any questions, yeah, from our participants here. I'm sorry, we only have a limitation time, so maybe it's only 3 questions. Okay, is there any questions? How about on YouTube channel, operator? Maybe you may report from YouTube. Is there any question from YouTube? Not yet, yeah. Okay, not yet. So there's no question, Mr. Andy and Sifa. I think it's clear enough for us, or maybe it's almost the rest time, yeah.
We
It's
should
almost
close
12.
this seminar and then let the students go through to find information from outside.
Okay, yeah, of
So
course, Mr. Andy.
we can compete the information and then hopefully they can get the point what we're talking about
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Andy, for your suggestion. Yeah, because there's no other questions. Hopefully, it's clear enough for our knowledge today to empower ourselves, especially in financial literacy. But before we close this meeting, let me summarize some point for our webinar today. So the first thing, we have to know ourselves. Yeah, we have to know our enemy. Maybe it's about inflation, low rate, or the tax, or the others. And then we also have to know about ourselves. For example, is what things that you will spend your money. Is it for a car, for marriage, or the tuition fee of our children, maybe, and retirement, or the others. And the reality is, the everything in our life is going to get more expensive. So that's why we have to set our goals. And after we have a good goals of our financial, it will impact to poverty eradication, but start it from ourselves. Okay, last, I would like to extend my gratitude to our speakers today, Mr. Andi Muhammad Sadat and Nursipa Nadia Stuti. Thank you for being here with us and sharing your expertise and insightful about your presentation. And now I will hand over the reins back to our Master of Ceremonies, Farel, to get us through the rest of our program today. Farel, over to you.
Okay, Ms. Rizka. Thank you very much to Mr. Andi Muhammad Sadat and Ms. Nursipa Nadia Stuti for your enlightening presentation. And also thank you to Mrs. Rizka for skillfully moderating our discussion. Before we conclude, a friendly information for all attendees to fill in the attendance confirmation form that will be shared after the session. This will ensure you receive the e-certificate, which will be distributed within a week following this event. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the conclusion of this seminar, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speakers for their insightful and thought-provoking presentation. Let's also applaud all the participants for their active engagement throughout the session. A special thank you is also due to the hardworking committees who have meticulously organized this remarkable event. Thank you for all of your contributions and participation. It has been a pleasure serving you as your master of ceremony for today, and I apologize for any inconvenience. Good afternoon, and may each of you have a fantastic day ahead. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, everyone.